Hey, morning again, guys. Fancy meeting you here. Nigel Dix, 23-year veteran in the ATM business, offline to online mentor and coach. Today I want to talk about surcharge. How much should I charge a surcharge on my ATM machine? Well, that's like how long is a piece of string. You've got to base it on what your clientele is. If you're doing an event in Laguna Beach, $3.95 is as high as you will get. If you go $4.95 like someone I know tried, you will get a very visceral reaction. However, if you work in LA, Los Angeles, and you're doing downtown event like St. Patrick's Day just passed, you can charge $4.95 and people don't blink an eye. But I would recommend if you adjust your surcharge to what the clients will take. Let me give you an example. Gentleman's Club. I did a gentleman's club here in Westminster, California. And now I'm going to tell you this, it wasn't my account. I had no business giving my opinion to the owner. I was in there only to service the ATM and put the ATM in. But when I looked at the surcharge, he was at an $8 surcharge. I think it was an $8 or a $10 surcharge. I did a $10 surcharge. And I looked at the guy and I said, "Are you stupid? Are you absolutely serious?" The surcharge was way out of control. And he couldn't understand. He says, "Well, I own this place." I said, "Yeah, you do, and that's why you should have a lower surcharge." When people take money in a gentleman's club, it's not because they're going to go buy a drink. They're going to be spending money on all sorts of things in there. You know what I'm talking about. So I tried to explain to him very nicely at first. You know, you want a lower surcharge because you want the people using the ATM 2 or 3 times while they're in here, because a customer's going to walk up to the ATM, and if it's, let's say, a $5 surcharge, they go, "Oh, that's kind of steep," but they'll use it and they'll take out $60. They'll use it for their chair dance, whatever they're going to do, their little dance. But then they're going to come back in 45 minutes and go, "Well, I don't want to leave. I want another chair dance. I want to talk to this other girl." They're going to use it again and again. But if you've got a $10 surcharge or a $12 surcharge because you are greedy, you're going to lose money. They're going to take out, they may not, I've watched people walk up to an ATM machine and literally sober up instantly when they see the surcharge. Don't do it. So I said to the guy, "Why are you got the ATM?" "So they'll spend money." "Yes, that's correct." "Why else?" "So they can tip the girls." Well, he says, "Yeah, but that goes to the girls." I said, "Think about it. If a guy uses the ATM and tips the girls make money, they stay with your location. If you're so worried about them making a tip, you're going to make no money, they're going to make no money, and they're going to leave. You're going to lose all the best girls." But he couldn't get it. So my point is, don't get greedy on the surcharge. If you own a liquor store, well, let's have 2 reasons. Let's have 2 things here. If you own the liquor store, you want the surcharge as low as possible. Stick it at 99 cents. Throw the money in it. Let the people use it. The banks charge $3. If people know your ATM and your location is, let's say, 99 cents or $1.50, which is $1.50 below everybody else, they're going to go out of their way to come to your store. If you stick it at $2.50, $3, they may as well go to the bank and they may as well bypass your store. Now, saying that, if you are the ATM locator, you're the ATM investor, you're Mr. Liquor Store, you've got someone coming in to put an ATM in your store, they're going to need to make about $2.50 a transaction just to make some money. That's before you take a fee. So, Mr. Owner, if you're going to take a fee off that guy, he's going to make no money. He's going to end up taking the machine out or just not bothering to load it. So again, Mr. Owner, you're going to lose that X amount of money per transaction. So every location is different. If you're the investor, put the surcharge as high as you can, within reason so you don't lose transactions. If you're the merchant, 99 cents or even free, or even $1.50, $2 is fine. But let the customers use the ATM. And also, one of the points, do not do what one of my customers did in Carlsbad, California, down by San Diego. He put his limit at $40 because he didn't want to put cash in his machine. But he didn't want someone else to load it for him either. So don't get greedy. Don't get concerned about what people are taking out. The limit for the legal limit is $200. Any one transaction, someone has to be able to be, a customer has to be allowed to take out up to $200. If you get below 200, you are technically out of cash and liable for a fine. So let the customer take as much as they can. Oh, and one more thing. I've always got one more thing. Set your limit on your ATM as high as possible. The bank's going to limit the customer anyway, but don't be concerned with the customer taking out $300, $400, $500. That's not your concern. Just keep enough money in it. Well, I don't want to take a person taking out that much cash. Then you can't afford to have the ATM, have someone else load it for you. And the reason I say that, because I lost my thought. The reason I say that because if a customer is on rent day, wants to come and use your ATM for convenience, he's going to spend money at the same time. If he has to go to the bank, that's one trip he will not make to your ATM. Now he's going to use the ATM all month anyway. But just because he uses it once in a month, I mean, I have customers coming up sometimes using 3 different cards, $500 at a time. Well, that's fine, I take the hit. But it still averages out to about $60 to $100 average transaction on each transaction by the end of the month. So don't try and scrimp and scrape on that. Let the customers use it. You've got it there for convenience. You've got it there so they can actually come in and use the ATM machine. So if you can't afford to let the customer use it, or you're running out of cash all the time, give it to an investor who wants to do the job right. Don't take his surcharge. That's his. He makes the money there. You make the money on spending it. Anyway, I think I ranted enough. NigelDix@yahoo.com, 714-381-7109. I will consult with you for free. I will give you free advice. I'll help you fix your machine by phone. Like and share my video. Give it to your friends. Laugh at my video. Make stupid comments. That's fine by me. I'm stuck in traffic, so I'm bored. So that's why you've seen so many videos of me looking the same. Hey, later guys. Bye.